What is up, guys? How everybody doing today? Sorry, I've been off for a little bit. I came down. It was basically allergies. I lost my voice, all that fun stuff. So I apologize for that. We're gonna do today. Oh, yeah, we're doing guys? This. How everybody doing today? Sorry, I've. There we go. Knocking some more of this mountain down. Oh. Hold on for a minute. Forge, how you doing? Give me a minute. It's kind of weird. It's not. Oh. Yeah, it's a little hoarse. That's true. What's weird is the chat didn't show up on my YouTube. It showed up on my Streamlabs. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. I like what you're doing on your map. Looks pretty cool. Definitely got to set up a time and stuff to do a little tour of it. Ah, there you are. Now you showed up. I wonder if the miners use cast iron pans to put in the engine bay of that big loader you got cooking eggs. Dave, how you doing? Well, then, you know, I'm used to the old equipment. And, like the new equipment now, even, we call them in the U.S. LAWs. They're, four-wheel drive, basically fork trucks, but they're huge. They can handle a lot of weight. And you can, boom that, you know, it has a boom on it, too. So, you can boom up to different floors and stuff. The job I was on, well, my wife's away on vacation next month. Well, right? Yeah, definitely. they got air conditioning in them now. You know, it used to be just heat. I'm like, wow. It's actually, comfort's actually moving up in construction. There was some summers being in a backhoe, and you're just sweating. You're just surrounded by glass, so all that sun is just beating in. Well, it's funny, equipment have, Reckless, how you doing? That's weird, you're not showing up on the stream. I apologize. I did, you know what? I did not play Scrum, you know, I thought you said Scrum. I looked up Scrum instead of Scum. I gotta look up Scum. Well, let me write that down. Hold on. Let me put that in my notes. Because when I looked it up, I typed in Scrum. I'm like, I don't think this is it. It was another survival game, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't the one you were talking about. Scum. Okay. Zombies, animals, robots, stuff. Have a loot cities and bunkers, build bases. It's like Rust. If you ever, you know, I wanted to play Rust, and I downloaded the wrong game. I forget what game I was playing. Actually, I can tell you real fast. But it was a hard game, and what was it? It was like Rust. I thought it was Rust, the game I wanted to play, and it wasn't. And I couldn't survive more than 5 minutes without dying because you were like starved to death. I should try to play that game again too. DayZ, that's what it was. Let's see, I'm gonna be almost full. Oh yeah, we're full. All right, I want to move out of. I'm gonna bring my front end loader up to clean this mess up. So I'll move this back. I haven't heard anything from Mac lately, Voyager. But yeah, he said it was gonna be a couple months. I shot him a message and then he tried calling me, and when I shot him a message, I shut down my computer. I gotta remember my password for Discord to put it on my phone. So I can have it show up on my phone too. You still haven't gotten back to level 70 yet? That always sucks. You know what? I gotta turn on, there is a... I think it's this one. Oh, not this one. There's a... I got a 10 conveyor. I could go down here. I gotta turn that level 10 speed conveyor on. There's... Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Need to change them stairs to roof pieces to save a bunch of bouncing over. Well, I gotta move this guy. He's in the way. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Just want to check. I'm watching the wrong stream on Twitch. I am so out of it. Oh. Okay. I got my wife sick too. She's real happy with me too. Oh, did I pick? I think I picked up. Oh, that's a L11. Where's my front end loader for? That's there. Whoa. What is going on here? I think my front end loader fell through the mountain. Is that this one? No, it wasn't that one. I never had that happen before. That's this one. That's weird. You're still suffering with a cold and get some Vicks Vapor Rub. So yeah, my wife is a is a big, I call her the witch doctor. And she's big into those essential oils. So she's been taking care of me. Also yell at me because I don't go to the doctors at all. So you need to go to the doctors. I was like, I'm fine. Yeah, I never had that happen before. That was weird. I was wondering where that went. I'm like, I didn't pick it up, did I? Let me bring up the dump truck. I've been fighting this cold for a while, like on and off for a couple weeks now. The weather's been so wacky. Like one day it'd be 7 degrees, and the next day it'd be like 90. You heard if you drop a dose in your vertical, it'll keep going and going and going. Huh. Well, that's the thing. I didn't pick it up and drop it. I had it just parked up here. That's the weird thing about it. It was just parked up here. Oh, don't drive off. I might have to put the conveyors down, or the, what do you call it? Doesn't want to pick up. The hoppers. Yeah, that's to do the tunnel and stuff. I think that's the best way of doing it. It really helps out a lot. And then so I actually got laid off my job. Reckless, how you doing? So I was like, oh, good. I can stream a little more and stuff. And then I got sick. I lost my voice. I'm like, oh, yeah, figures. But yeah, I will be streaming longer and more frequently for at least a week or so until I get another job. That's a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream in the morning, and then do my afternoon. The mornings I'm gonna do like a different game. Seven days. I'm not actually thinking about getting back into the Ark. You guys got any recommendations? Let me know. I don't know why it always sounds like dirt falling by the dump truck. Oh. I'm trying to stream on TikTok too, but for some reason I can't get the TikTok live to work. So I've been just, I only got one video posted right now there. Just trying to, broke it. Oh, I'm actually surprised it didn't break before because of, it being stuck in a mountain. Turbo and a hose. Buy some paint too for this while we're here. Turbo. Hose. I gotta wash it. Black Apps will yell at me. That's kind of weird. Why is the rest still showing up on this? This is 100%. Or is that because some of the parts are still worn? Let's see. It's kind of weird. Just change all the parts out. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks new now. Yeah. I guess yeah. I guess that's another way of telling whether the parts are good or not. That's full. I think I can take one more bucket. Are you not worried the concrete pad down the hill is gonna snap? I do have to put sports in it to make it look a little more realistic. I would be definitely keeping Nosha in business. Alright, so I'm just thinking here. Spitballing. Think about taking this out. I can build a little nest. Little lookout area. Oh, I could just put dirt down. Let's make this pad a little square. got plenty of dirt on me. So I could just do... I wish the hoppers filled in the dirt too. Type of thing. See how this turns out. I'll be quite upset if they get rid of this trick and then they get up. It would suck. I do notice this happening though. It's just kind of weird. Yeah, I missed this spot a little. Oh, we'll just tap it down. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Alright. Let's see if I can get this without falling down the mountain. Let's check the map too. Everything seems to be working. I do have to do something with the electricity. I gotta rewire everything up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it messes with your senses. So I'm thinking about doing another road going up just to take the cap off of the mountain. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I still can't believe that happened. Comedy gold. I still gotta clip that and turn that into a short. Oh! Did not want to do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's full. Like maybe start a road. A ramp up to. Could run another load of the blocks off the edge at the top of the current road and loop them back down to the shaft dump decks. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing is that, like, there's a lot of dirt here, but it's not that. Really not. It's really not that much dirt. What's up, Fidelis? How you doing? What does my stream say it's 7 days to die? It does. What? Why does it say that? So I'm streaming on Twitch. Twitch says it's on Out of War. YouTube is saying it's 7 days to die. Oh, I think I don't know what. No, I changed that. I might have that. I changed it. So out of it. How do you like the new whatchamacallit for DLC for Space Engineers? Have you tried that yet? Okay. Get it and dig it? I get it. I get your pun. I haven't been on Space Engineers or SE2 since playing this. Yeah, I kind of got a little burnt out with Space Engineers. And it's my own fault. I have like, as you can see with this game, I get big plans in my head. I'm kind of waiting for SE2 to get a little more content to it, then I'm gonna pick that up. That dirt falling is annoying. That sound. Really? Yeah, it does sound like something's always falling. So the meteor, can you still shut off the meteor storms or no? I have been watching people play the new DLC and stuff. I'm like, it's kind of getting me wanting to get back into it and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. Because I do like making it challenging too. Oh, really? I might have to give it a try. I might have to give it a try. I'm actually trying to get a, I'm looking to getting a home server set up. Trying to get a home server set up. I just don't know what kind of equipment I need for it. So instead of paying for servers and stuff, I could just run it off a server at home. Anyone wants to join. Good. I've just been looking around. I don't have anything really spec'd out. Like, it's kind of hard. Like, I've looked on YouTube and stuff for Like, I'm not even sure, does it need a GPU? I'm pretty sure it does. But, like, I can't find anything to, like, a spec that tells me what I need, you know? And do I go with a rack system, or do I take one of my old computers and make it into one? I'm kind of leaning on a rack system, because I want to run more than one, have more than one server and different games on that server. If you got any ideas, let me know. I appreciate that, Fidelis. Because I even looked at, like, Linus Tech Tips and stuff, because they built a couple. And they've used GPUs and stuff. I think the most important thing is the CPU, because the more, from what I understand, the more cores you have, the more games you can run. Yeah. I think the GPU is just a case if I want to use the server as my gaming PC, so to speak, too. But I got my gaming PC set up, so I wouldn't be using the server as a gaming PC, so to speak. So I don't really think it needs a GPU. Because I went on Amazon and I looked at servers on Amazon, and I could buy a refurb one fairly cheap. I just want to know, like, what I have to do to transfer everything over, and what kind of other hardware it needs. And what's the best program to run on it? Because I know Pterodactyl is one. There's a bunch of them out now. Terraforming. Alright, so it doesn't need a GPU. It's advised not to play on the same system as the server. You're better off hosting internal. Yeah, I just bought this computer too, so I don't want to spend all that money on a computer and then type of thing. So yeah, well, it's good. It doesn't need a GPU. I get friends wanting me to play Minecraft. I refuse to play Minecraft because I'm old and I grew up in pixelated games. So I waited a very long time to games get this good, picture-wise. Dedicated servers, recommended hardware, CPU 4.5. Oh, that's not too bad. Do you know off of that, is that just for like one game, or is that how many games can, or how many instances, I guess, can you have? Because I'd like to put Ark on there, Space Engineers, this game when it comes out for servers. I played Minecraft more when my son was younger and into it. I once built my parents' house hidden in the world, and that's pretty cool. I've seen some people like make their worlds like I think one made it like a whole amusement, the whole world an amusement park and stuff. It was like insane. Okay, that's what I figured. Funny thing, so I'm looking into the servers and stuff, and the job I was on, they were throwing out a heat exchanger. I was like, ooh, if I ever get the server, I could use that. 64 core. Okay. My brother used to play tricks on my son with buttons saying do not push. And then he pushed the button. Oh, that was funny. Oh, that's great. That's something I would do. He fell for it every time. That's awesome. He didn't know I'd given my brother full access when his son was at the school. My brother would go and tinker with his bills like a proper. Oh, that's great. For those, I love Minecraft. For the longest time, until they started with the stupid choose your next mob stuff. I read somewhere too that game brought in like $5 billion or something, or $1 billion a year, or it's something wacky. And a game like that, who knew that would take off like that, you know? I think a lot of YouTubers made that game very popular. Back in the day. Let me get a little piece. second highest performing game series next to Tetris and single highest performing game ever. Wow. Why can't we come up with an idea like that? Tetris, did you ever see the movie for Tetris? How it came about and stuff? That it's wacky. The game's also used also by I did hear that too with the how they would use that as a messaging board and stuff. That's scary. Yeah, that's... People just gotta ruin everything. What about Roblox with all that stuff that's going on with them? They're saying child predators and stuff with that? Same as emails, one email, one password shared on both sides in the world to write a draft, read by another, and no message ever being sent over the web. Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, I'm thinking about once I get this all knocked down, put a little outpost up here with windows facing out, looking down at our plant. I think it'll look nice. And then we'll do a road. I haven't really looked over here. Take this all down. I might do a road up just to take the cap out. And then knock this whole thing down. And then go down in layers until we'll make all this level. And just keep digging, you know, knocking this all the way down. I figure that'll take plenty of time. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I like how you use the windows on your tunnel. That's pretty ingenious. It's different. Because I'm using the top of this mountain for coal. Because of the, yeah, on the top here, there's a ton of coal up here. One column up about 10 blocks with a spiral staircase and the shaft that pops up in the center of the viewing platform. We'll see about that. You know what? I might just make all this concrete. Yeah, it's pretty flat. It's not too bad. I should bring the roller up here. I tried that grater. I can't make that thing to work for to save my life. Black Apps, how you doing? I know. I'm so out of it. I got the Twitch one right, but I didn't get the YouTube one right. And unfortunately, I can't change it without shutting the stream down. So I'm like, I'll just live with it for tonight. Just 5 by 5 blocks as they stairs. True. You know, it doesn't take much arm twisting to try it, for me to do it. Oh, that's a good idea. by fire tower leading to 11 by 11 floor section, surrounded by double or even triple high windows all around and couches. I was actually thinking something like that too. I started looking into controllers too, wheel controllers and stuff. And was it Razer? I think it's Razer. Might not be Razer. Might be. I think it is Razer, or the company that owns Razer. They got a wheel that's like $600. And they're coming out with a whole chair setup and stuff. I think if I buy that, my wife might get a little mad at me. Yeah, at the top of the tower you could use the roof pieces and inverted corners to look like it's supporting the platform too. Okay. Okay. You still got to finish the tunnel. And make the factory look nice too. Speaking about factory, I should go down and check. I have. Actually, I got a VR set. Oh, are you talking about the helicopter pilot in Arma? So actually, that's one of the games not Arma, but there's a game I used to play all the time when I was younger and stuff. Mech Warrior, I think they're up to 5 now. Someone came out with a mod for VR for that, and it's like you're in a cockpit. I was thinking about getting like controllers and stuff, to use for this, and maybe trying that out there. I hope they fix that soon. Did I just get stuck there? Yeah, I leveled this area out offline. With the hoppers and stuff. I think I'm gonna have to make this into a 10, just so it pushes the coal to all the other ones too. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. The coals are just, the coal's just going to these two, and not to other ones. I don't know if a higher speed will help it more, or it's just I'm not putting enough coal in. It's probably I'm just not putting enough coal in. And I start working on finally this side of the. Well, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I redo the lights and stuff. How's the gravel coming? All right. So that should be this. Nope. Maybe we'll take some of this out some more. I'm half debating whether or not to, since with the conveyors, it's got to go like this, like cutting this in half. Type of thing. So I could get faster conveyors and have them go down with all the with that higher speed. Now the question is, do I dig around this whole thing, or do I just dig this out? This is all iron here. Copper. What's here? Oh, yeah. Iron. Oh, I gotta check his, walls. We need to make more walls. I need more rollers. A lot of them still. I gotta get some more oil. Alright, let's sell some stuff. To make room. You know what? The L11 I'm gonna put back in there. Excuse me. Yeah, let me take a quick look. Oh, it says video now. Yeah. Yeah, I did see this guy. He's insane. What did Dirk in there? Okay. I was like, is that not working? This is your setup. Yeah. I'm actually starting to look at it. I want to say it was Razor. It comes with like it has a chair and everything. I'm like, cool. I don't need to buy those. I can actually make all that stuff. Yeah, I got the monitor for it. Because I was looking at, was the American Trucker? Some of the people have gone really overboard with that. The one guy, he has his gaming setup like a like it's a truck. It's insane. Like it's a cat inside a cab of a truck. With like all the buttons and everything. I did. That was insane. My wife would divorce me too. Especially when I gotta build a new deck. Sorry, honey, we don't have the money for a new deck. She'd be like, oh, really? Let's go downstairs for a minute. No, that's okay. I know. I wish they did. But I did hear that they're supposed to make these part of the conveyor belt soon. It's pretty noticeable now that that mountaintop's no longer there. That's true. Yeah, I could see that. That's what I actually gotta do during my time off now too. Is I gotta rip down the old deck. Cause she would do it. She would rip that deck down. I'm like, no, I'll do it. She's like, no, I'll do it. I'm like, no, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm just checking something out real fast. Oh. No, I'll do it. Okay, you'll do it. Do it now. Yeah, that's basically how it comes down to. Still thinking about doing this whole top in concrete too. I'm liking the look of. Oh yeah. I think I told the story last week where she's like, "Oh, where's the Sawzall?" And I was like, "Oh, it's in the garage." And I hear her, going in the garage, and she's like, "Yeah, She comes out. She's got the Sawzall in her hand. She goes out in the backyard. I'm like, "What are you doing with the Sawzall?" She's like, "I'm ripping down the deck." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." But what I'm actually thinking about doing for the deck, she wants to get rid of the deck and just do concrete flooring. Yeah, concrete pad instead of instead of having the deck. So I'm like, all right, and then I got some buddies that did masonry, and I'd extend a line of 1 concrete blocks out to the edge to link. Yeah, I was going to do that just to keep it all in line. So yeah, for the deck, it'll become a patio if I use concrete. I'm liking that stamped concrete. And you can actually you can color the concrete and make it look like it's a wood deck. Yeah, that looks nice. Can you see? Oh, hold on. Just putting pavers in is so much more expensive. And after a time, the dirt underneath the pavers, you'll start getting that unevenness if it's not done perfectly right. So doing it with the concrete and making it look like pavers, that's the way to go. It looks like I'm going down too on that. See some. What you really need to do is get Mrs. One Eye a rock truck. She tries. She's not very coordinated when it comes to games. She tried to play games with me and stuff, and she gets too aggravated. I'm like, oh, it just takes practice. I guess it's. Oh. Almost fell off the mount. Yeah, see, this is where it drops down a lot. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think it was going up that high, that low, but apparently it was. Actually, what we can do. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I could fill this back in with dirt and keep this all dirt. That's a lot of dirt I gotta fill in. Or I just fill it in with concrete. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it'll look better. I'm not gonna be staying on too much longer. I'm still a little drained. Oh no no! Oh, cool. Thought I was going down. Yeah, I think that's gonna look nice. Whatever. I just realized I made a ton of concrete blocks. Actually, I should just so easier to lay the concrete blocks down. Make these lower. That was weird. Oh, that thing. Like, what happened to the blocks? That's all weird. might do like angle blocks into the wall to make it look like it's getting perched up. All right, guys. I think I'm starting to lose my voice even more. I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I will be on tomorrow. I'll probably do a little stream in the morning, and then a stream in the afternoon, and hopefully I can get the title right this time. Next time. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I appreciate you guys coming on and watching. Thanks a lot. Night, Voyager.